Let me tell y'all something. It's just something about that. No, it's not. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all know I be forgetting. I'm not. Wait. Hold on, y'all. Wait. Hold on, y'all. To the hell gate. You put it off on the airway. I told you it was a real estate. Oh, South. A lot of bad bitches at the house. Oh, South. Hey. Oh, South. Ooh. Hey, Poople Stars. It's your girl, Shay Renee, and I want to welcome y'all back to my channel. Let's get it. Back to a new stream. Let's get it. Now, this is what I was trying to tell y'all. Now, make sure y'all get in here, hit the like button. Period. Okay? When you hit the like, it turns me up. It's just something about it. Yeah. It's like when what's called heard, when what's called said, and then I heard boom. Got no plan, cause all my money's fun. Ooh, child, I'm in one of them moods. I love when I wake up in one of them moods. You see, child, listen. When I woke up this morning, my body said, it's go time. So shout out to that. Um, this is what I was trying to tell y'all just a minute ago. Yeah, you see, and I did not lose that thought. So shout out to that. Put on some of my blush. Just a little bit of this blush that my baby gave me. So shout out to that. Ooh, don't get on my fingers though, blush. I said, don't get on my fingers though, blush. Oh, that's cute. I said, ooh, that's so pretty. I think it's time to say, baby. Hey! Child, when I tell y'all, I like that. Hold on, but I can't see it that good. But in real life, see, like my sister about to tell me I put on too much before. Where you are. Yeah. Baby, baby. Is that a book I see? Don't you hide from me. Child, listen. So anyway, can y'all see that? Anyway. So it's just something about when they ask me when I just love clicking that button. No, this ain't for kids. You see, this is not for no kids. You see. So shout out to that. I said, baby, 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 don't you know that you're so fine? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, get in here. We being messy today. You see. Woo, child, we being messy. Okay, like the soccer people. I promise you. When I get back, when I get back like a fucking egg. Y'all hold on. Just hold me down. You see, what's that song? How can I think of that song? How can I think? Y'all know I keep a song in my head, so shout out to that. Y'all hold on. I said, baby, 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 don't you know that you're so fine? Child, listen, we getting a little messy today. It just is what it is. I said, but wait. Hold on. Baby, I got my handy dandy notes. Y'all know what it is, okay? Oh, I got a full night's rest last night. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. You see? Shout out to that. Shout out to God, my Father in Christ, who is also happens to be my bestie, my financial advisor, therapist. Did I mention my father who art in heaven? So shout out to that. Hold on. Tasha K. Baby, first of all, y'all, the way Tasha be having me fucking laughing, I be going, okay? Let's just, yeah. Y'all, hold on. I'm hot. Okay, so y'all, Tasha K be having me laughing for real. Cause first of all, like, I'll be like, ma'am. I'll be like, ma'am. Like, oh Lord, you see? Like this lady, for real, y'all, hold on. I know I keep telling y'all to hold on. But it's because y'all are not like I like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like looking down at y'all. I like you know what I'm saying? I like to look at it's I like for it to be like we face to face. You see? I'm short too. Shit. So I'm talking to y'all like y'all 4 foot something. But anyway, child, when I see Tasha K talk about anybody that's not Cardi B, I'm like, girl, hide your pets, okay? Because this lady talks about everybody, you know what I'm saying, around Cardi. And it is so damn funny, you know? It's because it's like, girl, she refused. Yeah, baby, she refused, okay, to let this go. Buried. I said, like, just like somebody doing traffic control, baby. She refused to let this go. I'm like, you can't be dry heaving. I be laughing though. It be when I tell you it be funny. It be so damn funny to me, especially because we all know that, like, clearly it's evident that the judge must have told her, you see this one right here? Yeah, no, this one, that one right there. Not that one, her. Damn it. Keep her name out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? And to, first of all, we always grew up with that old school saying, keep my name out your mouth. Shit. People be even talking shit, and sometimes they be fucking it up. Keep your name out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, literally, Cardi B got a legal, you see, order for bitch to keep her name out their mouth. That's wow. But it's funny to see Tasha K scrape and scramble, you see, to like still put herself in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Try just like some Kool-Aid. Tasha K be in the mix, okay? And it's just so funny because, like, I be thinking of like how different we are as people and shit like that, you know. And like it's almost like Tasha she don't know how to let it burn. You know what I'm saying? Like Usher said, she don't. That woman don't know how to let it burn. But then you listen, that's one way to look at it. And then another way to look at it is like, you know, hey, she's a businesswoman. It is what it is. She a businesswoman. Her and her team, obviously. Yeah. They refuse. You know what I'm saying? To just get down and lay down, I guess. So they like, fine, we won't talk about you, but we'll talk about everything around you. You know what I'm saying? Um, Crazy, but here we are. I said, this lady just keep on, keeping on. Shy like the song said. And I'm like, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was trying to tell y'all just a minute ago, we are all different. You know what I'm saying? We are all different. And like, I don't know. It's just something about me. Like, I don't know though. I don't know. That's why I said shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Cause like it's business. This is our business. It's not personal. And I do feel like once you like put your personal into it, you begin to start to lose a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now me personally, if I had an order to quit talking about Cardi B, I probably wouldn't talk about Cardi or nothing around Cardi. Yeah, you see, because like for lots of reasons, but one of the reasons being that I love showing people that one monkey don't stop no show. You know what I'm saying? You know? It is what it is. One monkey don't stop no show. Girl, please. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the only motherfucking. Because, first of all, one thing about celebrities and media and stuff like that, they be annoyed, right? They get annoyed when you write stuff about them that they don't like. But if you all up in their ass like a G-string, they cool. You know what I'm saying? If you writing all nothing but I love you notes, blowing smoke, they cool. You know what I'm saying? It's the minute that you write something that they don't like, then they start to, oh, keep me off your blog and blase, 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 child. But at the end of the day, media, the shit go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Celebrities be needing media. They do. They need us to report on what they got going. With that being said, like I don't know. I don't know. You know? You know what I'm saying? I'm just I think I will be like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It is. It is what it is. You know, like Meek Mill said, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, fuck. You ain't doing what you doing, ho. You see? Because we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you right now, we're not doing that. You know? But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. And then I'll take it a step further. Cardi B might like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like what Tasha K is doing, it would be like the better business approach, I would say. Because, you know, she's still speaking about relevant stuff. You know? Keeping her, you know what I'm saying, her audience entertained or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Keeping her platform up to date, up to par, up to speed with everything. And what else? What else? What else? What else? And it's also like, I don't care what anybody say. It's also should be kind of annoying to Cardi. Because how much you want to bet any kind of money? Cardi B is like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I should have got it where she can't talk about Offset and Stefan too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't explain it, but like, yeah. You know what I'm saying, Tasha K? I said, Tasha is acting like that little net, you know what I'm saying, at that little barbecue. Or I take it a step further, like my pastor always say, a rock in your shoe. You can tell she cannot stand not being able to talk about Cardi. You can tell she cannot stand not being in the conversation. It's like having an itch that you can't scratch. You know, having a cast. Y'all ever had a broken something with a cast on it? Baby. You can't get to it. You cannot get to it. So, in other words, when we see Tasha K talking about Stefan or Offset, that's her way the Denzel Washington. I'm leaving here with something. Yeah, you see, like she's still picking. It's crazy, still picking. And it's funny. It's funny to me, baby. I be laughing. So anyway, but word on the curb is Tasha K got an interview coming out soon, child. And it's with Chris. It's with Chris Griffin. Y'all remember the man? I said, now hold on now. That's a little juicy, Tasha. Go ahead. But I'm like, wait. Haven't he talked like what? Take the what and either what? I'm sorry. Like, what happened with his case? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you need to be talking to the judge before you talk to Tasha K. And I'm trying to see what attorney advised this. Because I just I said, but hold on. Like Young Dog said, y'all know sometimes attorneys will let their clients go do interviews. Y'all remember R. Kelly? And Gail King. That Gail King and that R. Kelly showdown. I said, but this here is nuts. No pun intended. Uh But as we all know, and for my poop stars who don't know, okay, and everybody who is not up to speed, the man accused Stephon Diggs of trying to rhymes with rug him. Starts with a D. Um, mm, yeah, according to Chris, he think that Stephon Diggs was trying to give him something he can feel. Okay, like in Vogue had said. A little something he can feel. But anyway, Cardi B, speaking of Cardi B though too, she also is in the mix. Cause y'all know she said she was pregnant. She came out and talked about she's pregnant. She doing this album rollout. She did the baby announcements, which thank you, Jesus, hallelujah. You see, I was here for it. Yeah, I was here for it. I didn't want Cardi B running around here bashing Offset, talking about Offset. One, that's my boy. Okay? Can he live? I said, can he do his fucking tour? And speaking of which, Offset, I just need you to just make a little bit noise. Just a little bit more noise. Boy, you on tour. So shout out to that. You on tour with NBA Youngboy. Which, by the way, I love the Migos song with NBA Youngboy. How it go? How it go, y'all? It's a banger. So shout out to the Migos. It's gonna come to me, and if I don't, I'll play it. But go on, I like that song. But Cardi B was low key embarrassed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? By Stephon. Yeah, it just is what it is. Him and all this, man. Because we all know Cardi B is used to being showered with love and public affection. Okay, it just is what it is. This football boy, this athlete boy, he coming with something new. Okay, come with something new. I'll just tell y'all that right now. It's new. It's new. It's new. Okay, like an outfit. Cardi is. Hold on, y'all. Don't please. Y'all can drop in my comments. Talk to me. Talk that talk with me. But I will acknowledge y'all comments in a second. Okay, when I slow down a bit. But yeah, Cardi got a new lover. You know what I'm saying? And he different. Okay, he's different. Like 2 Chainz said, he takes a different approach. You know, he decides not to talk about his public life in public. It just is what his private life in public. He told a reporter that the other day. He said the reporter asked him, you know, something about something about some baby news, and he was like, "Oh, my personal life." You know, he said, you know, I don't discuss that. He said, but I heard about it. And then he said, well, will we be celebrating? Will you be hearing some, will we be getting some celebration news soon? And he was like, maybe. You know what I'm saying? He looked so uncomfortable. He did. He looked so uncomfortable. But I gotta call Cap a little bit, Stephon. I'm sorry, I do. Um, Now fans feel like he was leaving Cardi B hanging. Okay, it is what it is. Period. How the hell is she running around announcing the pregnancy and you don't got nothing to say about it? And it's low key embarrassing, you know. Uh The whole situation. I was listening to somebody yesterday and they called Offset Cardi B's ex-husband. That ain't her ex-husband. That's her husband. Okay? Period. That's her husband. That's her estranged husband. And like I said, I call cap on this Mr. Man talking about he like to keep his. Now, hold on. I'm a very private person. So I believe when private people say that they're private. Now, I do believe that. But what private person starts messing with Cardi B? Like, boy, is you cool? That's why I call cap. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no private ninja finna go start messing with Cardi B. Cut it out. Unless you using her for a second. Let us know. Are you cruising for a using? Just let us know. Let us find out that you and Akbar V husband got something in common. Look, something, like he said. But yeah, I call cap on that. I do. I definitely see them having to have a meeting in the middle. You see, kind of like Moni had said. For real, cause ain't no way you ain't gonna. And then it's already like, boy, please with that private shit. See, he said he into privacy and all of that. But now he already right is under Cardi B's post on Instagram talking about some he thinking about Spanish names and he teen boy. That's why I'm like, boy, don't know. I'm gonna tell you what it is. What it is but I do believe that he's a private person. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he would have said that if he not. Let me take that back. Let me reel it in. I believe he enjoys privacy. Okay, but I gotta call cap on it. I think that the internet is pressuring him to come from up out of that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They're going to pressure him to come from up out of that. Because you're not going to be messing with Cardi B and ain't saying nothing. Like, nothing. They not going for that. The internet not going for that. I can tell you that right now. Then, secondly, I don't even think, like, again, you want some type of relevancy, some type of attention. Come on now. You don't go after Cardi B and don't want no attention with that. Honestly, if I had to be real, I think personally, okay, I do. I think that Stefan understands how can I put it? I think that I think it's a lot of stuff that factor in with it. First of all, he has so many different women. When you have so many different women, like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? When you have so many different women, you have no choice but to be private, right? Because you've been and told her you in Dallas chilling with your brother, but you really in Miami with some other girl. So like you really don't have no choice but to keep things, you know what I'm saying, on the DL. You see, like Ronald them had said. And so, and then that's one thing. Then it's another thing. You got all these other baby mamas, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? You allegedly then went on a baby making spree, child. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know how true this is. In fact, some news came out yesterday where he's asking for a DNA test with Giselle's baby. And Giselle baby is allegedly 5 months old. Why we just now getting the DNA? It is what it is. Find out if that's your baby. I'm not mad at it. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay? But at the end of the day, he allegedly got 2 brand new babies. 2. And ain't said nothing about them. So that, to me, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call cap on that privacy shit. Nah, it's not that. It's just you ain't been acknowledging no babies. So now you really don't want to acknowledge Cardi B's either because it looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It looks crazy. You ain't been celebrating none of your children on planet Earth. On the internet. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it like he not a good dad, because I'm not saying it like he not a good dad. But I'm just saying he has not really. I don't even follow stuff on like that. But I think I think, don't quote me, that I have seen him with another daughter. Because they saying he got a baby. They saying he got a daughter that he had in 2016. So, and it seemed like I have saw him with an older little girl. But if you ask a lot of people feel like that's his only child. You know what I'm saying? But I think that they don't know that it's some new ones that he been making. It don't matter. Either way it goes, these little babies, he have not publicly acknowledged them at all. Okay? Um, so it's like if it's good for one, it's good for the other. You know what I'm saying? Don't like it is what it is. I feel like that is the reason why he's not planning on acknowledging Cardi B, their relationship or their baby that much. You know what I'm saying? Because he has these other kids. And he know that that's going to look, he has these other kids allegedly. And he know that shit look weird. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Which, again, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B being who Cardi B is, I'm not expecting Cardi B to uh um say that she's embarrassed, but this is an embarrassing moment for Cardi B. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? She's like what Usher say? How do I let her know I'm having a baby by somebody that I barely even know? You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. She don't know him. They don't know each other. Yeah, you see. But child, hit the like button. It is what it is. Now, mm, 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 mm. Let me see now. Yeah, he capped. He capped. It just is what it is. He has been moving as a single man, messing with a whole lot of different women. So that's what made him. That's what drove the privacy. You know what I'm saying? And now he gotta still try to stick with that. You know, it is what it is. And a lot of people feel like this man ain't nothing but a Offset 2.0. I said, hot damn. Yeah. It is what it is. I've been told y'all that, though. I've been told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? But can he change? Yeah, he can. For the better? Yes, he could. So anyway, yikes. Shout out to all of that. Now, anyway, after that, though, speaking of Cardi B, though, Ice Spice gave Cardi B her card. Kinda. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Hold on one quick second. Let me get something to drink. child, and shout out, and so, and hey y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? And I'm gonna chat with y'all in just a minute, okay? Um, kind of like after the show a little bit, if that makes sense. I'm gonna send y'all some shout outs. So don't forget to jump in my comments if you want a shout out, okay? So shout out to that. Now, anyway, our views are only going up. So shout out to that, okay? It's only getting greater. It's getting greater later. You see, around here. So don't feel like, no, baby, we going and we growing. So shout out to that. Now Ice Spice gave Cardi B her card, okay? And said that like Cardi B gave a lot of women hope. And the rap game made them feel like they could rap. I said, well, damn. You can look at that as a positive. You can also look at it as a negative too, though, because I think a lot of people feel like, well, damn. So so hold on. So kind of, is it safe to say that Cardi B opened up the door for trash rap? I'm just saying. Is it? I'm just saying. Because, like, hold on. That's not to say that Cardi B is a trash rapper, and that's not to say that Ice Spice is, but that is to say, okay, that I do remember when Cardi B first came around the scene, everybody started trying to rap. Well, at least most of the girls who was dancing and prancing, like the reindeers. Child, they all left work and got into the studio, okay? I said, so, that's interesting. That's interesting. But, I hate to say it, but like, is that what had happened? You see, because everybody thought they was gonna start rapping, but only a few got in. Okay, and when I say a few, I mean a few. They let Megan in. And I don't necessarily, did Megan used to dance? It seemed like I heard her say that before, but I don't necessarily know that to be actual and factual about Megan. But either way it go, they said Cardi, Jocelyn, Megan, gates closed. Yeah, you see. Hold on. What's that other one? Erica Banks. Well, hold on. I mean, around that time. Erica came later on, but I mean at that time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember? Everybody wanted to do music. Hell, and to be honest, Jocelyn just started doing it. What's her song called? Do it like it's my B-day. Do it like it's my B-day. Baby. Yes, baby. I'll be ready to drink some Reposado. That motherfucker come on. Do it like it's my B-day. Do it like it's my B-day. Do it like it's my B-day. Baby. Oh, you know what, matter of fact? It's not funny, but for real, as a matter of fact, I might give you a birthday cake this year because I don't never give you no cake, no nothing. I might give you a birthday cake this year. And when everybody sing happy birthday to me, we might sing Jocelyn's version, okay? So shout out to that. I just might. Do it like it's my birthday. Do it like it's my birthday. Baby, do it like it's my birthday. So shout out to that. Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, baby, them people said, gates closed. Let's go, boys. Okay. And then speaking of gates too, Ice Spice also said in the same interview that Nicki Minaj, on the other hand, made things feel impossible. And I said, well, dang. And I seen a lot of comments where people were saying that Nicki Minaj kind of be on some gatekeeping stuff. I said, okay, well, let me ask my audience. I got two questions for you. Do y'all think that Cardi B opened up the door, okay, for trash rap, or you listen, you trash rap could be looked at in so many ways. Maybe mediocre rap, just like a more fun, less serious type of artist. Like what are we thinking? So I got that question for y'all. Hey, make sure you hit that like button, and shout out to you for jumping in my comments. I'm gonna address y'all comments at the end. But y'all let me know if y'all think Cardi B opened up the door for mediocre rappers, okay? And also let me know if y'all think Nicki Minaj was a gatekeeper. Was Nicki a gatekeeper in the game? Like, was she? Allegedly. Um, did she, you know what I'm saying? Was Nicki trying to be the only girl in the game? I will say this though, they were scraping and scrambling, talking about Nicki tried to throw away the key. You know what I'm saying? On the rap game and be a gatekeeper. Again, I want to know how y'all feel about it. Y'all let me know y'all opinions. Y'all opinions are important here. And let me know if y'all feel like Nicki Minaj wanted to be the only girl. Like the only girl in the game. I would say this though. Yeah, you can look at it like that. People can look at it like that. But you can also look at it like that's the way it's always been. Okay? So maybe Cardi B, and along with whoever pushed Cardi B out there, brought her out, you know what I'm saying? Whoever signed her, whoever is responsible for making Cardi B a rap artist, you could say that they kind of changed the game with that, because it just is what it is. Before that, every girl had their era, right? It just is what it is. You had the Lil Kim era, you had the Evie Eve era. Who else had their era? Foxy definitely had hers. Um, Queen Latifah had one. MC Light had one. Lauryn Hill had her time. It was almost like it was an unspoken rule that, like, hey, I got this girl coming out, hold all yours back. You know, it was like this unspoken rule where, like, you ain't got to worry about competing with nobody, baby. Just go out there and do your thing. Like, that's how it was. Like, for real. That's how it was for the girls, period. I remember listening to this story Lil Wayne was telling when he was saying he was looking for a girl, and he said the main thing that he didn't want from his female artist was for her to sound like Little Kim. He didn't want his female artist to be nothing like Kim. You know what I'm saying? I think he just didn't want to feel like he was, what's the word I'm looking for? Like imitating, or you know what I'm saying? Um, Copycatting Kim in no kind of way. He wanted to do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? And he did that. Him and Nicki did that. But again, back in the day, it used to be all this one at a time stuff. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why we so confused right now. They kind of messed the game up a little bit. Shit. Because I know just recently it was a question going viral that was asking if Megan had turned Glow up. And I was like, to a certain extent, she did. Because Glow is their girl. Period. Hands down. That's my girl. I like Glow. Glow is extremely talented too. But at the end of the day, though, Megan putting her on her tour, it did turn her up a little bit. It did. It was just that little extra, you know what I'm saying, turn of the volume that she needed, actually. Um, I mean, she was already that girl, but it's something about the extra exposure where she just, you know what I'm saying? She just, and like that was the same boost though. That hold on. That was the same boost that Cardi B had gave her with that song Tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B gave her a boost with the song. Megan gave her a boost with the tour. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, though, I don't know if that was the best idea for Megan because then people start trying to act like she bigger than Glow. I mean, like Glow bigger than her, you know? So, like, absolutely the fuck not. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I don't know. I don't know if that was the best. Now, I think it was good. Listen, I like a lot about Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla's industry, their little working relationship. I liked it. I think it's over with. I think it's done. I think it's a thing in the past. I do hope that they can fix it, you know what I'm saying, before it ruins what we know and what we see, what we grew to love and like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if I'm keeping it all the way real, yeah, I think Megan was hold on. Let me see this. Let me say. I think Glow was probably too big, if that makes sense, to have her on tour with her. You know what I'm saying? For real. For real, for real, for real. I think Megan's team probably didn't think that out well. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, Megan star it was shining and it was just a little bit bigger than Glow's, but at the same time, Glow is right there with you. You know what I'm saying? So it would to me it would have been like to me it would have been like Nicki Minaj taking Doja Cat out with her. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Doja is her own star. It is what it is. She her own star. Instead of Nicki Minaj carrying Doja Cat around with her like a fucking baby, she would do better putting Akbar on tour with her or any of them other girls that did the freaky the FREE remix. Okay. Same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. I think I'm not gonna say it was a mistake, but I will say this. I think she shouldn't have took Glow on tour with her. She should have took Flipper T. Yeah. That my affirmations of a real, you see, cause she's still on the come up. I feel like Glow is too, you know what I'm saying? They too neck and neck and neck for Megan to have did that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Glow got all these fucking bangles too. That just wasn't the best idea. You know what I'm saying? I would say. I don't think that was the best idea. You know what I'm saying? From her team. Okay? It just is what it is because Glorilla Glorilla is on the come up. Yeah. So shout out to that. She's on the fucking come up. Okay. I can tell y'all that right now. Okay. Right now. But like, yeah, no, back in the day, it's almost like artists had way more protection than they do now. Because you know what? As I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about this, I think about like people like Beyonce, right? If you notice, I don't know if y'all ever noticed, but it's almost like there's an unspoken rule that while Beyonce is out, no bitch will come close. Okay? Ever. Ever. You see? And so like that's the way it's been though. That's the way it was. All artists had it like that for a long time. Even people like Chris Brown. Chris Brown did too. You know what I'm saying? But then they brought Trey and who else? Miguel. And shout out to Miguel. Oh, I love Miguel's music, man. Miguel should be way bigger than what he is to me, man. Oh Lord, don't get me started. But Miguel, you got Bruno Mars, man. You got so much freaking competition. Bryson, you know. But shout out to Chris though. Shout out to Chris because Chris kept going. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, Chris kept going. He did the fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for real. Because at one point I felt like Chris had a little. I just feel like he had a moment where things just wasn't hitting like that. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about Chris gets so much love. So much love. But he had a moment between seeing green, not seeing green. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That song he say, man, when I went to go see him in what's it called it, I was mad he didn't sing that shit. I guess you. Oh man, I'm finna go play that motherfucker. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna play it because I gotta come back. I'm not there. Yeah. You used to. That's how it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Oh man, y'all, I gotta get. Hold on, y'all. I gotta say that. I got to say that. Hold on. It's just like I can't think of it. That's how it is when you. He was talking shit. You could tell. I think it was that the Carucci stuff. That's what it is. The Carucci stuff just set him back for a minute. That's my song, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find that fucking song, y'all. It's called that motherfucker jam too. It jam. Y'all know he be y'all know he be like he be driving in the car, him and his friends, they get out and it's almost like they find something. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Chris Brown. The other side. I think it's talking about something about the other. Yeah, I think he was talking about the green grass. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Grass ain't greener. That's what that shit called, y'all. Hold on real quick. Y'all know I can't play it in front of y'all. Wait. Hold on. Hey! Woo! Yeah, that used to be my style. Yeah, I cannot believe Yeah, that used to be my freaking song. Yes. Shout out to Adore for jumping in my comments with that. Yes, baby. Y'all know grass ain't greener went so fucking hard, y'all. I like my feelings was hurt when he didn't perform that shit in concert. I want to see that shit live. Grass ain't greener was a bop. And that motherfucker, it ain't, you know how you have some songs you feel like are just like Grammy worthy, and then they don't be to the people who, and it's just, anyway. He had a time between grass ain't greener and just, it was like, I know that's right. Kia say she still play that. Man, that shit jam. That shit jam. But anyway, and the one he did with Drake. So he had like a little slow moment. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But between that after the song with Drake, he been chilling, you know what I'm saying? This things been kind of slow for him, slow grind, you know, but still working. And now he didn't kind of residuals. And what's that other little song y'all dancing to? Like, man, shout out to Chris though. He stuck with it. I ain't mad at him for real. You know, but all these other people though, they had the opportunity to pass him up and they ain't did shit. So shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Bruno, to me, Bruno is out of this world. Like, you know, it just is what it is. To me, Bruno got up and got himself some fame and some money. It just is what it is. Another round. Yes, you're gonna want another round, another round, another round. Hey, yes, y'all better go ahead on. So shout out to that. But like, no, you know, like artists, they used to have a time to shine. You know, like just you know what I'm saying? It was like an unspoken rule. Just chill. He got this. You know what I'm saying? He finna have a run. Or she finna have a run. They don't do that no more. You know? So to me, that's what happened with Megan and Glow. And how everybody started feeling like, well, wait. Who's the bigger one? Who's the most talented one? Who this? Who that? And you know what I'm saying? That's how Glow's name, you know, to me, and at the end of the day, it got bigger. You know what I'm saying? And more up there. And I take it a step further. We all know Megan got this stuff going on with Tori. That was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That was some bullshit. But I hope she okay, though. I hope she okay. Because one thing I know, two things for sure. If Megan stays in good graces with Jay, she gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I be wondering if she's not in good graces with Jay, if that makes sense. For real. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if Jay-Z wanted to, Megan's career could be way bigger than what it is. You know what I'm saying? It makes me wonder. It does. It just makes me wonder. You know, like if how close they are or not. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Cause like, come on, man, come on. Like, no, Like for instance, y'all know when she did "I'm a Savage." See, that was high level, like high. You know what I'm saying? That was like Jay-Z for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like that seemed like Jay-Z was backing that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't really know. Now you don't really know. I mean, just think about it. Rihanna, Megan. I mean, just think about it. Anything that Jay-Z puts his hand in is like really, really big. You know what I'm saying? It just goes poof. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get itself up out of there. For real. I mean, anything. The Rihanna, Rihanna ain't never really put out no mediocre type music. You know what I'm saying? Her celebrity is huge to me because of Jay-Z. A lot of stuff that Megan does sometimes I don't be knowing how involved Jay is with her career, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And that's not saying that she don't have what it takes, because I tell you a lot of time Megan Thee Stallion is extremely talented. You know, it's just I be looking for the music that's gonna stick to me. You know what I'm saying? And last, like I just ate some grits. You know, I want that shit to last. I don't be knowing how involved Jay Z is with her projects, okay? Because Jay Z knows how to make those kind of records. Okay, it just is what it is. Yeah, shout out to that. He do. Uh, man, Megan can wrap circles around a lot of people faves. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Tori included. You see, Tori included. Tori is extremely talented, but I ain't never heard Tori freestyle. Not yet. So shout out to that. And y'all know I'm from Texas. It just is what it is. Freestyling is big here. It ain't no different than battle rap being big in Philly, you know? So it is what it is. But like the average person, they can't mess with Megan Thee Stallion's rapping. Shit. She's talented as hell. She just gotta learn how to make music that lasts. And that's why I brought up that Savage song. Because that Savage song, that motherfucker gonna be around for forever. You know what I'm saying? But it's because of, come on now, it had Beyonce on it. That's what I be trying to say. Megan gotta get to the point where she know how to make, cause I wanna say Megan got a song with Doja Cat too. Or either Doja got Megan on the song. Whatever it is, however it go, whoever song it was. And all I know is the song was a bop, and the song had some damn staying power for real. A lot of people mad at Jay right now. Yeah, I know. Shout out to that Tina. Yeah, yeah, Kia. Yeah, I know. I know, man. That's my girl. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's my girl. She got to just find her sound, because the talent is there. But I be feeling like, man, what's up with her and Jay Z? You know what I'm saying? Because Jay Z, like, if Jay Z was involved, like, yeah, you know, shit'll be just another hit, another bop. You see, it just is what it is. So I don't be knowing. I don't be knowing if Megan it piss somebody off or not. Yeah. But it is what it is. Because, see, one thing about Glow, I always say Glorilla is in good hands. You see, hands down. Glorilla has a damn good team. Period. Shit. Come on now. Come on. Glorilla. I know that's right. Shout out to you for that, Tina. I appreciate you for jumping in my comments. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. You have a great day too. Glorilla is got a team out of this world. You see, Glorilla ain't got to do nothing but rap, you know, and keep working on whatever she want to work on, whether it be the body, yada 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 yada. Yeah. Yeah, you see, yeah, yeah, it just is what it is. Cause I don't care what nobody say. As long as Glorilla got Gotti, she good. It just is what it is. Cause Gotti know what the fuck he doing. Okay, you see, Gotti could just sit over there. And, here, Glow. Add to this. Here, Glow. What you think about that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he got the money to fund her too. And she got the money, like he got the money to back her. Now, you can't compare that to Megan. That's that like why are we comparing that to Megan? You know, that's crazy to me. We shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? We should not. Man, I wish my cousin was bigger. But shout out to you on that. Yeah, we can't. Child, I don't know. I'm here, there, everywhere. Either Rouse or Burlington, I could say. But I shop everywhere. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere to get the tea. And like I'm literally like that in my real life too. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no loyalty when it comes to stores. I don't at all. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're so sweet. But I want to know what y'all got to say about everything. Cardi B and having this new baby with this new man. Everybody thinks he's Offset 2.0. I told y'all that. Honestly. I think Cardi B is just I think she's trying to make the best out of a not so great situation. It just is what it is. Not to mention, obviously, she don't believe in, you know, you know. I guess not keeping her babies. You know what I'm saying? But I seen the internet. The internet, the internet gonna tell you what you can do every time. I wish y'all could tell. I wish y'all stop. Yeah, I think it is what it is. I think she's trying to make the best out of a situation. As far as her boo goes, I'm calling cap. You know what I'm saying? You might be a private person, but I just feel like you ain't gonna be private that long. Not messing with Cardi B. It just is what it is. I believe that too. I believe that too. Uh, First of all, let me give a couple of shout outs, y'all, before I get up out of here. Kia, shout out to Kia. Kia said she think Cardi B gonna be paying Offset because she didn't have this baby. I agree with that too. You know, I think she was gonna have to pay him anyway, probably because it just is what it is. I do. Well, I did. Well, I do. I don't know. Child, I really don't know. Because I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? All that divorce stuff is crazy. Now, that I don't know about. Thank you, Jesus. Shout out to Adore. Adore, I got a question. Do you like, what's that man name? Miguel. Do you like Adorn? Is it Adorn or Adore? One of them by Miguel. I love that song. I like Miguel. Miguel is so talented. Yeah, I don't care. I know y'all don't want to hear this, but Miguel got the talent of a lot of people in his freaking pinky finger. So shout out to him and that. Shout out to Tina, who came through here today. Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine, a baddie who came through today. Bernard Cole and Louis Rodriguez. Shout out to all of y'all for coming through and jumping in my comments. I had so much fun with y'all. I always do, though. That's why I come back. I said that's why I be coming back. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. But yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I guess I'm gonna go prepare for another show and touch some grass because I gotta come back today and we gotta talk about this album. And I want to apologize to y'all now if I haven't already. I thought I was getting into it a little bit earlier, but then I might have got sidetracked. But yeah, I was supposed to come on last night. I'm sorry that I didn't, y'all, but I fell asleep. YouTube making me blush. You too, Adore. I appreciate you. I enjoyed having you. Come back. But yeah, y'all, I was supposed to come on here last night. And I fell asleep. I slept all night long. Yeah, that is crazy. I heard that, Kia. That Offset might be on the hook for the baby. Okay. All right. I'm going to hold you to it. Yeah, I heard that. But I also heard that like Cardi B would have to like want that. Like actually want that. Which I don't think Stefan gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if she wanted to play them kind of games, I don't think Stefan would allow her to play them kind of games with his kid, you know? But I did think it was kind of funny. I do. Because it's like, okay, well, you got to take care of this baby that ain't yours. Use it with your alimony. Yeah. You got the money, Miss Presser Girl. Like, I thought, you know, I thought that would be funny if Cardi B was to do him like that. I mean, it is what it is. Listen, you getting alimony, now pay your child support. Yeah, for all four of these kids. For another man's baby, if she wanted to be petty, yeah, that's crazy. She does it. Oh my God. I don't think she will, though. Because, like I said, I don't think that man is going to allow that. Does that make sense? I don't think Stefan going to allow her to do that. That is tacky. That is extremely tacky. You know, but if Cardi B was having a baby by a random man, you know what I'm saying? Like just some fella off the streets, then yeah, she might play with him like that. She probably will play them kind of games. But the fact that it's a celebrity that has money, it's just messy. Yeah. Yeah, for real. He do. I do. I believe he wants his baby. I hope he want all the rest of them he having. Allegedly. He allegedly out here having. Just bang, 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 bang. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cardi B didn't think that well very through, but hey, ladies, you heard it here first. We all, or I know y'all don't want to hear this. Yeah, I know y'all don't. But the truth of the matter is, I think that all women are allowed one trash baby daddy. Just one. They whole, you see? It is what it is. I think we all allow one, okay? I mean, it is what it is. Because the average woman, right? She have a baby by a dude. She be like, this ain't it. And then she go off and then the next dude ends up being better. Yeah, shit does happen. That's right. With Cardi B, she just did it differently. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. She married. You learned your lesson. I'm one and done. Oh, Kia, you ain't gonna give your baby a sibling. You don't think your baby want a sibling, Kia? No, but yeah, I mean, people do it. The average person is gonna make a mistake and then learn from it. With Cardi B, you know, she just did it different. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody was saying, too many baby mamas, not enough wives, and I'm like, I feel you, but I don't feel you. You know what I'm saying? That statement don't necessarily go here. Yeah, like a student at the wrong school. That don't go here. Not for Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B was a wife. She was a wife. She got married to her first baby daddy. She did it the right way. Now, this is her slip up. It is what it is. This is her slip up. She didn't got pregnant by a trash. Well, I don't want to say that, but I will say too, somebody else was saying that they feel like this is Cardi B or what. Having this baby was Cardi B's way of making Offset's chest hurt. Yeah, and I agree with that. I feel like Cardi B feels like she's getting her lick back with this baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of all the stuff you did, now we even. Yeah. I agree with that. I think she ended up getting pregnant with this baby, and he was like, you know, as embarrassing as it is, as messed up as it is, she didn't care about none of that. It only makes sense to make his chest cave in, though. You know, as long as I get to hurt him, I don't care about the embarrassment. I don't care people saying this. I don't care people saying that. You see? But I feel like she feel like that was her lick back. You know, that's That's a hell of a lesson. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a lesson to have to teach him, dog, Cardi B. Because to me, you finna learn one too. You know what I'm saying? You finna learn one too. Now you finna learn what it's like to like literally really have a baby daddy. Yeah, for real. No. To marrying again. What? Take the what and leave the what? Oh Lord, y'all showing out. Some person don't want no kids no more. Another one don't want to get married again. Y'all a mess. Y'all a mess. Let's do some messy topics. Like the soccer people. That's a little messy, y'all. But anyway, yeah, like I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Cardi B, you girl, you good with me. You see, you is allowed that one trash baby daddy. It is what it is, yeah. But like, hopefully she don't have no more. And I'm not saying kids. I mean, trash baby daddies. Because it just is what it is. You allowed one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in this life, you allowed one. Okay? Depending on who you ask. And that's just me. That's what I said. I said that. So anyway, Pooper Stars, it's your girl, Shay Renee. I'm about to roll. Yeah, like the Big Tower said. Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. What? So, yeah, I appreciate y'all. No for Cardi. Never been married. Okay. Shout out to that. I don't know. I like, I promote marriage, y'all. I sure do. So, I don't see nothing wrong with her doing it all over again. I know. Same. God bless you as well, Kia. I'm happy that you came through. Don't forget to subscribe and come back. Okay? Like Craig told Smokey on Friday. Hey, come back. Period. You're going to enjoy it here. Child, we be having a funky good time. So anyway, I'll see y'all on my next video, y'all. Bye. Don't forget I love you all, and I especially love y'all for loving me. Bye, Poop Stars. Okay. Shout out to that.